blood seeps through my shirt, staining the polished hardwood of my Upper East Side penthouse. My left arm throbs where glass shards bit into it, my ribs scream from the bruising, and my vision swims as I slump against the wall, staring at the jagged hole where my window once stood. The New York skyline glitters beyond, a cold, distant audience to the nightmare I've just survived. I'm Tom Harper, 24-year-old influencer with a life that's the envy of millions, until it turned into a horror movie. It's March 4th, 2025, and I'm alive, but only just. My perfect world has cracked open, and the truth is bleeding out with me. 3 years ago, I was a nobody, a wiry kid from Queens posting grainy gym selfies from a basement apartment with peeling paint and a leaky ceiling. Now, I've got 8 million followers across platforms, a sprawling penthouse that cost more than my entire hometown, and sponsorships with brands I used to scroll past on my cracked phone screen, sneaker giants, energy drinks, even a skincare line I barely touch. My face looms over Times Square on digital billboards, my reels pull millions of views, and my authentic vibe, messy hair, quick grins, keeps the likes pouring in. I'm the guy who made it, the poster boy for hustle and heart, but it's a lie, a glossy, filtered facade I've spent years perfecting. I've chased validation from strangers so long, I've lost a track of who I am beneath the hashtags. And tonight, that lie nearly killed me. It started a month ago. I was sprawled on the same leather sectional, scrolling through my Instagram DMs, fan gushing, collab offers, the usual flood of noise, when I saw it. You don't deserve this life, I'll take it from you. Jakal. No profile pic, no bio, just a blank account. I chuckled. Trolls are the tax you pay for being big online. But the next day, another hit. Same words, same sign-off, different handle. By week 2, they were relentless. X, Instagram, even my private email I only give to brands. You don't deserve this life. I'll take it from you. Jakal? My assistant, Mia, a no-nonsense 30-something with a knack for logistics, waved it off as some loser with a VPN and too much time. I filed a report with the NYPD, but the officer just sighed. Cyber threats are a needle in their haystack. Still, I wasn't dumb. I upgraded my penthouse security, new keypad codes every week, a motion sensor camera in the foyer, a panic button app on my phone synced to a private firm. I even hired Dave, an ex-cop turned security consultant, to sweep the building and grill the staff. I thought I'd locked it down. I was wrong. Tonight, I'm alone. Mia's off for the weekend, Dave's next check-in is tomorrow, and my so-called friends, other influencers, are at some rooftop party in Soho I skipped to create content. Translation, I'm in sweatpants, unshowered, editing a vlog about my morning routine that's 90% staged. The penthouse is quiet, just the faint buzz of the city 30 floors below and the soft hum of the backup generator, an upgrade after last month's storm left half the block dark. This place is a fortress. Keycard elevators, a doorman named Raoul who's memorized my face, steel-reinforced locks on every door. I'm untouchable, or so I thought. I'm lying on my couch, phone in hand, watching my latest X post, a rooftop gym pic captioned, "Rise above the noise, climb past 50,000 likes." My reflection stares back from the black TV screen, tousled hair, sharp jaw, the relatable king the internet loves. I smirk. This is my empire. Then my phone buzzes, not a notification, but a sharp, unnatural jolt. The screen flickers, pixels scrambling, then goes black. I frown. It was at 80% an hour ago. I'd set it on the wireless charger atop the glass coffee table, a $3,000 slab of minimalist nonsense. I tap the screen. Nothing. Dead. A glitch? I reach for the charger, but the lights dim, just a heartbeat before steadying. My pulse ticks up. The generator's supposed to prevent that. It's wired to kick in instantly. I grab my Influencer of the Year award from the shelf, a chunky crystal block with sharp edges, heavier than it looks, and stand, unease curling in my gut. A soft thud echoes from the foyer. My stomach twists. "Raoul," I call, voice thinner than I'd like, hoping it's the doorman with a late delivery. Silence. Another thud, closer, deliberate. I grip the award tighter and edge toward the hallway, my bare feet silent on the cool hardwood. The penthouse sprawls 4,000 square feet, open-plan living room, a sleek kitchen island, a mirrored home gym, a bar stocked with gin I don't drink. It's all designed to impress, a stage for my lifestyle, but right now it's a maze of shadows. The city lights stream through my floor-to-ceiling windows, painting eerie, jagged shapes across the walls. My awards shelf, the abstract art Mia insisted on, the oversized plants I pay someone to water. I reach the corner and peek around it. A figure stands in the foyer, silhouetted against the green glow of the emergency exit sign. Tall, lanky, in a dark hoodie. My new camera should have caught him, pinged my phone. It didn't. "Who the hell are you?" I snap, raising the award like a club. He steps forward as in the light catches his face. He's young, 20, maybe 21, with messy brown hair and wide, glassy eyes that gleam with something unhinged. He's smiling, soft and sweet, like we're old pals meeting for coffee.
"Tom?"
he says, voice warm, almost reverent.
"I've been dying to meet you."
I take a step back, my free hand fumbling for my dead phone. "How'd you get in here?" I'm calling security. His smile doesn't waver.
"Oh, don't bother, your phone's fried. Little EMP trick I rigged up. Cameras, too. Raoul's taking a nap downstairs. Slipped him something in his coffee. I'm good with locks, Tom. Really good."
He tilts his head, casual as if he's explaining a hobby.
"I'm Jimmy, by the way, your biggest fan."
The name doesn't register, but the word does. Jakal. My throat tightens. "You're him," I whisper. His eyes light up, smile widening.
"You're so smart, Tom. I knew you'd figure it out."
He steps closer, and I spot the knife in his hand, short, serrated, glinting faintly in the dim light.
"But you don't deserve this life. It's fake. The posts, the smiles, the real you sell. I see through it. I'm here to fix it."
Panic surges. I bolt, award clutched tight, sprinting back to the living room. Jimmy's voice follows, calm and lilting.
"Tom, don't run. I just want to talk."
Talk? With a knife? I duck behind the kitchen island, heart hammering against my ribs. He's planned this, bypassed Raoul, cracked my keypad. I scan the room, the elevators past him, the stairwells behind a locked fire door, and my panic app's useless with no power in my main phone. I'm caged in my own kingdom. Jimmy's humming now, a tune from my first viral vlog, a cheesy workout montage that blew me up. It's chilling, a warped echo of my past.
"You know, I used to live for your content."
He calls, his tone shifting from sweet to jagged.
"I was like you once. Posting, grinding, chasing the dream. Had a few thousand followers, thought I'd make it big. But it chewed me up. Trolls, algorithms, sponsors who ghosted me. I lost my job, my apartment, everything, and you kept winning, pretending it's all real.
His footsteps echo closer, slow and deliberate.
I commented on every post, begged you to notice me. You never did. You're a fraud, Tom, and I'm here to end it.
I peek over the island. He's in the living room, twirling the knife like a fidget toy, his face a flickering mask, 1 second smiling, boyish and adoring, the next snarling, eyes dark with venom. 2 Jimmys, the fan who worshipped me, the stalker who blames me for his fall. I crawl toward the bar, where I keep a spare charger and a burner phone Dave forced me to stash after the threats started.
Never rely on one lifeline,
He'd said, gruff and insistent. My knees scrape the floor, my breaths shallow and loud. I hear Jimmy laugh, soft, then sharp, a sound that claws at my nerves. I reach the bar, hands trembling as I plug in the burner, an old Nokia with a cracked case but a stubborn battery. The screen glows, 10% left. I'm about to dial 911 when his shadow looms over me.
Found you,
He sings, voice dripping with glee. I swing the award, smashing his shin with a dull crunch. He yelps, staggering back, and I scramble up, running for the windows. They're my escape, huge, custom installed with an emergency override latch Dave drilled me on after a fire code inspection. High-rises have safety glass, he'd said, but these slide open if you hit the release right.
Tom!
Jimmy roars, the nice guy erased. He charges, knife flashing in the dim light. I dodge, crashing into the coffee table. It shatters under me, glass slicing my arm and thigh, blood mixing with the sweat on my skin. Pain flares, but adrenaline drives me to the window. I fumble with the latch, reinforced steel, stiff from disuse. Jimmy grabs my shirt, yanking me back, his breath hot and ragged.
You don't get it!
He snarls, pinning me against the frame.
This world destroyed me. Fakery, clout chasing, people like you. You're its golden boy. I'm saving us both.
I thrash, elbowing his jaw with a crack. He reels, grip loosening, and I twist the latch free. Cold air blasts in as the window slides open a foot, narrow, but enough. Jimmy lunges, knife arcing toward my chest. I grab his wrist, shoving with every ounce of strength, my blood-slick hands slipping. We're locked, inches from the edge, his weight pressing me back. The city sprawls below, 30 stories of concrete oblivion. I think of my life, the hollow likes, the staged realness, how I've let it hollow me out too. Jimmy's right about one thing, it's poison, but I'm not ready to die for it. His eyes flicker, rage to sorrow, a fractured soul.
I loved you,
He whispers, voice breaking, then swings again. I duck, using his momentum, and shove him toward the gap. He teeters, arms flailing, hoodie catching briefly on the frame. For a split second, I see the old Jimmy, the fan who dreamed like me, lost like me. Then he's gone. A scream swallowed by the wind. I collapse, blood pooling around me, the award clattering beside the burner phone, its screen still glowing with 911 uncalled. The lights flicker, dim, then bright. The generator must have rebooted fully, or Jimmy's EMP finally faded. Sirens wail in the distance. Raoul must have woken up, found the breach, called it in. My vision fades, the cold seeping into my bones. I'm alive, but shattered, body, mind, soul. The digital empire I built? It's a trap that nearly took me down. As darkness closes in, I wonder if I'll rebuild it, or if I'll finally break free.